What's up? Hope you're doing well. And today, I'm going to talk about why you can't stick to your diet, why you can't stick to your business, why you can't stick to your relationship, why you can't stick to anything for more than a week. Let's talk about it. So, you're going to start going to the gym. Okay, that's cool. I respect that. I respect anyone who tries to start going to the gym. But the problem is, just like most people, you see this every time during January. I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna be so hench by the end of it. I'm gonna come out so muscular, and I'm just gonna come out so good. I'm gonna stick with it. Promise. It's not gonna be like last year. Come by February, it's just like last year. Okay. With business, let's bring this into a business example. You're like, oh, I want to start a new business. I want to start this agency. Let me go start it today and just see where it goes. 2 weeks later, you hit some resistance, something that's slightly hard, slightly challenging, and you're a little bit uncomfortable, and that's enough for you to quit. What is this? Our ancestors back in the day had to fight saber-toothed tigers and ensure their survival. And you, my friend, couldn't even last 2 weeks in business. Now, don't give me the excuse where you're like, okay, I'm not sure, I'm really not sure if it's for me. You haven't even given it 3 weeks. 2 weeks is not enough, my friend. So in today's video, I'm going to explain something called the 3-month rule. And it's sort of something that I've made up. And it's something that I've discovered over the years whenever I've found success in an area. And it's happened over and over again. It's just not just one time. I'm going to explain that to you and how you can apply it to your life. Now, it's not going to be super abstract as to what it actually means. A 3-month rule is exactly that. Give something at least 3 months or 90 days before you decide to make any big decision or any big switch. Okay, what the official saying is, and I'm probably going to trademark it because of how much I love it, you're not allowed to cry, scream, complain, or give up until you've given something at least 90 days of persistent and consistent effort. Tell me that's not amazing. I love that. It just flows off the tongue. Anyway, so let's go into detail about this. So with the gym, let's attack it from different angles. The gym, I used to be a scrawny kid. I used to look like a stick figure. Like you've heard the story before, stick figure, skinny, almost, well, I wouldn't say underweight, but I was just super skinny. I was just super skinny. Like, I remember when I used to do swimming lessons that I was so skinny because I was so skinny that I would actually struggle staying afloat because my bones outmatched the amount of muscle and skin and fat I had on me, that it would cause me to sink while I was trying to float. Okay, I'm sure some of the skinnier people or people who used to be skinny can relate to this. Like, they try float, they're in the water and they're trying to swim. Next thing you know it, they're sinking down. Because why? Because their bones taking up most of the weight. So I've been like that most of my life. And where this 3-month rule comes in is, and I'm thankful I got this piece of advice so early on when I was starting. Otherwise, I wouldn't be at the rate that I am today. One of the best pieces of advice that people will give in this bodybuilding space that I read up is that you need to just focus on showing up and being consistent. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just show up and be consistent. And they were like, even if you just spend like 2 minutes in the gym or 5 minutes, or you don't even finish the workout if you're starting out, like, obviously try and finish the workout. But if it's really bad, just walk to the gym and call that a win. That's a win. The fact that you go to the gym is a win. So I was like, okay, cool. All I have to focus on in these next 3 months is to not show up to the gym. That's all it is. I don't care if I had a good workout, a bad workout. All I have to do is show up. And guess what? For the next 90 days, that's what I was going to do. No, not every 90 days, but not every single time on the 90 days. But you get what I'm saying. So I actually learned this early on. It was embedded in my brain, and this is how I started to get results pretty quickly. That's the gym. I'm not allowed to give up for the next 90 days. I'm not allowed to give up, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how demotivated I am. As long as I show up, or if I had a good or a bad workout, I have to show up, and I'm not allowed to give up. After the 90 days, then I can even consider giving up or consider changing my workout program or consider changing something. But 90 days was the magic number. Hey ho, saw some muscle growth finally. For the first time in my life, I was seeing my biceps, I was seeing my traps, I was seeing my shoulders get wider, I was seeing myself just filling out the shirt. So that was great. And I have to really give credit to the 3-month rule. So the 3-month rule kind of just stemmed from the fact that you shouldn't give up and give it at least give yourself a minimum time frame. Okay. Now with business, as you guys all know, I used to run an Instagram theme page called Seek Luxury, right? You know this. And pretty much when I was starting out, I had a ton of fun. Like, I didn't know where it was going to lead to. I had no idea. I just thought of the idea. Oh, you could make money online? That's pretty cool. Let me try it. Like, I had no expectation as to how it's going to go. So I just started doing it, and all my focus wasn't on the money. And yes, obviously I wanted to make money. That was the whole point of starting it. I wanted to monetize, but that was just in the back of my mind. But all I wanted to focus on is being consistent and just showing up every single day, like posting every single day or multiple times a day. And if I did that, complete win, won the day. Cool. So started from zero followers, no money in the bank. And all I did for the next 3 months was post, and do the little like micro engagements with other influencers in my niche and engaging with people and shouting people out and, you know, just sorting out brand deals, just like all the really technical stuff that you have to do every single day, the non-negotiables. And this is an example of it actually not going to plan, because after the 3 months of growing, it was okay. Like, I'd grown from 0 to 3,000 followers, but for theme page, because theme pages are so damn easy to grow, but this is back like before Reels as well. They're so damn easy to grow that I should have been at like 10K by now, had I known the stuff that I know now. But I got to about 3,000, 4,000 followers, and it was like, okay, that's pretty good. But I could have gotten way more, and I don't think I'm monetized yet. So that's the 3-month example not going to plan. But that would actually be a blessing in disguise, because I did another 3 months when I wouldn't give up, and that's by the 6th month. So 3 months of it being okay, the next 3 months being a total game changer. On about the 4th or the 5th month, I had got my first viral post. Like, the post got like 7,000 likes. 7,000 likes of a single post got me a ton of attention, a ton of followers, and they started to snowball. And then what that led to is monetization, finally. 5th, 6th month, I'd kept going. Remember the saying, you're not allowed to scream, cry, complain, or give up until you've given something at least 90 days of persistent and consistent action. So I did just that, and look what happened. Started to monetize, got my first affiliate marketing commission from a course I was in. I was promoting it, and then I woke up one day. It was pretty expensive at the time. When I was like, it was pretty expensive at the time for me, at least. It was like 200, 300, 400 bucks. I was like, and getting a commission off of that was pretty cool. So at the age of like 14, 15. So that's what happens if you stick to something long enough and do not give up and do not complain about the lack of results. Because trust me, 3 months is that perfect breeding ground for results to come in, you getting better at a skill, and all this magic to happen. So why is it so important? Why am I sharing this with you today? Is because you lot keep having shiny object syndrome. And don't worry, because I've had episodes of shiny object syndrome as well. It happened way too many times, but it's just not going to serve you. Let me tell you that. It's just not going to serve you, and you're better off just sticking to one thing and mastering it. Next time you go out and try to do something, whether it's you've thought of an offer that you want to sell, or you have an offer that you want to sell, but it's not going to plan, please just stick it out for another 3 months, and see where it goes. Just, you're not allowed to give up within those 3 months. That's the biggest rule. You're not allowed to give up. You're not allowed to throw in the towel. Just give it another 90 days, and then if still nothing changes, then you can make a decision. But until then, no decisions can be made. Show up every single day for 90 days and see what happens. And I guarantee you, or more times than not, you're gonna see some positive stuff happen instead of negative stuff happen. I mean, how can you not? So let's say with the offer, you found it. Let's say you got an offer, but you want to change it. Please stick it out for another 3 months and see what happens. Just continue selling that offer. Let's say with a platform, you're having trouble getting leads on Facebook. Again, that's a false belief because everyone's getting leads on Facebook. There's billions of people in the world, they are getting leads on Facebook. So you're no different. Hate to break it to you, but you're no different. So I urge you, if you're really not feeling it, or you're just starting out but you're not sure if it's going to work, give it 3 months before you even consider giving up or switching platform. Give it 3 months, give it your all, and do not change a thing. Another thing with the gym, obviously, you're thinking about switching your workout program because the one you have currently is really crap. Please give it 3 more months, master the form of all the exercises on your current workout program, keep tracking your numbers, keep adding progressive overload, keep eating correctly, and for the next 3 months, just give it 3 months and then see what happens. So I think you get the point. I think you get the point at this point, right? Give yourself a minimum time frame where you're allowed to put in effort and then make a decision after that. This has been one of the most effective tips and pieces of advice that has gotten me to where I am today. And believe it or not, I thought of this idea while I was in bed one day. You know, them 2 a.m. thoughts that just pop up? Yeah, thought of that. So I'm glad to be sharing this with you. This is what's really helped me, and I hope you apply it to your life, to your business, to family, even relationships. Just any area in life where you think this applies, apply it today. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, who keeps jumping from thing to thing to thing. Send them this video and tell them to stop switching. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, do what you need to do. And if you need help booking more calls for your business and growing your personal brand, your online presence, making yourself the top G in your industry so that you book more calls on your calendar and fill it out, book a call down below to see if I can help. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.